Yeah, good day. Welcome back to Apostle 1 tutorial. If today is the first time you are visiting my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, then you share the videos to any SHS student or anybody you think the video will be beneficial to. My name is Apostle Daniel Anand from Infantipim School. Now let's go. Now in the previous video, we talked about logarithm. Yes, and then at this particular point, I'm going to teach you how we can change the basis of logarithm. Now, when the question is given, in some cases, the basis will be different. Example like, they can give you a question like this for you to solve. Now, when a question like this is given for you to tackle, how are you going to solve? Look at the basis here. The base for this logarithm is base x, and then this one is base 5. And then as mathematics students, you're supposed to be able to deal with this particular question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how we can change the base. Yes, it is not magic. Follow me closely. Now, if we have A, B, and C, if A, B, and C are positive real numbers, if A, B, and C are positive what? Real numbers, then if we have logarithm of A of B base A, this expression is supposed to be equal to, now log of the B, follow me closely, log of the B divided by log of the base A, log of the A. Now at this particular point, you change the base to any number or any variable you want. At this particular point, I have not written anything here, so I want to change all the base to base C. Now, so this one means that if I have log A to the base B, log B to the base A, then this one can be changed to the same base as log of B base C, log of A base what? C. So you see this one is so simple. You get it? Now this is how we can do it. Now if I have log 5 base 3, I can change this one to any base. I can change it to base 10. Now if I want to change this one to base 10, I can just write log of 5 divided by log of 3. Then I change the base now to 10, base to 10. It is very simple. If I have log of 20 base 5, then I can change this particular logarithm to any base that I want. I can change it to base 2. If I want to change this one to base 2, then I have to write log 20 divided by log 5 all to the base of 2. So base 2, base 2. You see how simple it is? This is how we are going to apply. Yes, it is very simple. Now, another way is, now I want to change this one to a base of B. I want to change it to the base of B. Now, instead of letting the base to be A, I want the base to be B. Now, so if I have log B to the base A, then I'm going to get log of B over the log of A. At this particular point, I want to change the base to B. So if I want to change the base to B, then here is supposed to be B, here is supposed to be. Now you can see that when we are changing just the base, the B is coming here, the A is going there. You understand? Now if the B is coming here, the A is going there, then it means I'm changing the base to B. Now How I'm gonna do it? You apply the same process, but in the case I'm changing the base to what? To b. So what's gonna happen? We have log b base b, and don't forget that log of the same base is 1. If I have log 10 base 10, it is equal to 1. If I have log m base m, it's equal to 1. So if I have log of the same base, it's supposed to be equal to 1. So in this particular case, log b base b will give us 1 divided by log a base b. Now you see how this one is? Yes, this one is also simple. You get it? Now this is the case if I want to just interchange this one. So if I want to interchange this one, it is just 1 over, then you interchange the a and then the b. Then the b becomes the base and then the a becomes the log. You understand? Yes, follow me closely. So you can either apply this one and then apply this one. Any of them is correct. Now, this one is not anything magic. Now, let me teach you how I was able to get this. Now, I'm come to prove here. Proof. Now, if I'm coming to prove, it means I want to talk about the fact that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So I'm going to say that let log b base a be equal to y. Now, if log b base a is equal to y, then it means that this one can be written as what? B is equal to a exponent y per the definition of logarithm. B, this particular a will come and raise the y. So I'm going to get b is equal to what? A exponent y. That is, I'm removing the log. Yes, so I just find the inverse of what? The logarithm. You get it? Yes. So it means that I'm going to have b is equal to a exponent y. Now at this particular point, I'm going to prove this one. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to introduce logarithm to both sides of the equation. So I'm going to introduce logarithm of base c to both sides of the equation, because if you look at this one, the base is c. So taking log of base c to both sides. Now taking log of base c to both sides of the equation. It means I need to multiply here by log of base c, multiply here by log of base c. So I'm going to get log of b base c is equal to log of a exponent y. Now at this particular point, per the definition of logarithm, if you have log of a exponent y, then this one can be written as, now don't forget the base is c. Now this one can be written as y log a, because you can bring the exponent at the back of the log, right? That is one of the properties of what? Logarithm. Please you can go back to the previous video, then you check. Everything is there. Now, so with this one, I'm going to have logarithm of b base a base c equal to, now bring the y at the back of the logarithm. I'm going to get y log a base c. Now at this particular point, what I'm going to look for is, I'm going to look for the y, because y is equal to what? Log b base what? Base a. So I'm going to look for the y. Now how can I get the y here? I need to divide both sides by anything attached to the y, which is log a base c. So I'm going to have log of b base c is equal to y log of a base c. Divide this one by log a base c. Divide this one by log a base c. Now log a base c will cancel log a base c. So I'm going to have y is equal to this one, log of b base c divided by this log of a base c. Now what is y? Don't forget y is log b base a. So which means that therefore we can say that log b base c is now equal to, that is y is now equal to log b base c divided by log a base c. Now you see how simple it is? Yes. So this particular law or this particular property is very, very important. Yes, and it is provable. It is very simple. Yes. Now with this one, this is just the proof. I'm going to teach you how you can apply this one to solve a lot of questions. So follow me closely in the next video. Make sure you share the video to as many students. See you in the next video for plenty questions. Bye.